Mine the depths in search of jewels in Gemstone Caverns. In Gemstone Caverns, players roll the gem dice and arrange them onto their minecart to sell them to the finicky gem buyer. Only groups of 5 or more of each shape will score, so create as many distinct groups as possible to turn the biggest profit and win. Here's how to play. Set up the built-in dice tower and give each player a pencil and score sheet. The player wearing the most jewelry goes first. The active player starts by rolling the dice. That player now arranges the dice onto the sifting tray into any shape they'd like, so long as the dice are touching. Now all players must fill in the same dice arrangement to their own score sheets, following these rules. Players may fill in symbols in any area of the grid, even leaving empty, isolated boxes without penalty. Players may rotate the arrangement, but may not flip it. Finally, the arrangement can also be placed so that symbols hang off the edge of the grid, but symbols can never overlap a previously drawn symbol. At the end of the game, each player will score points for groups of 5 or more symbols. A lot of smaller groups will score higher than one really big group. After all players have drawn the arrangement onto their grids, pass the dice clockwise to the next player and continue playing. Beware, when any one or more players cannot place the dice arrangement onto their grid, this is the final turn for all players. To score, surround each scoreable group on your grid and fill out your score sheet. For example, these are scoreable groups, but these are not. This one has only 4 of the same symbol and does not score. This shows 5 symbols, but they are not touching edge to edge and cannot be scored. After each player surrounds their scoreable groups, fill in the columns at the bottom of the sheet. This column records how many individual scoreable groups you have of each symbol. This column records how many total individual boxes you have in your scoreable groups. Multiply these columns, then add the totals together to find your total score. The player with the highest score wins. Mine for your riches with each roll. Available now.